Over 70% of viewers watching today are not subscribed, so if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button for more analysis right here on GlobeTrotting. The Airbus A380 is the largest passenger plane in the world, yet despite it being a marvel of engineering, as we now know, the program would ultimately end in commercial failure. This a sign of the changing landscape of the aviation industry. From high, large-capacity, four-engined aircraft to fuel-efficient, long-ranged, twin-engined airliners. However, if there is one industry area that might still be able to make a plane of the A380's size profitable, it is air cargo. But why didn't we see an A380 freighter? The answer to why we never got an A380 freighter variant is due to the design differences between passenger and cargo airliners. With that being said, the short answer is it wasn't designed for it. The A380 is an enormous aircraft and would theoretically have tons of usable cargo space, even more than the 747-8F, currently the largest commercial freighter offering available. However, when considering an aircraft's ability to carry freight, there are more factors than how much cargo you can fit into its fuselage. Cargo is very heavy, and in large volumes, it can exceed the weight passengers and seats typically takes up on a plane. In the case of the A380, being that it was designed to carry passengers exclusively, it has a weight limit too low to accommodate its massive internal volume. In other words, the plane would become too heavy to take off before it would be fully loaded with cargo, and all the space in the fuselage would essentially be money going down the drain for whatever airline was operating it. This does make the A380 unprofitable as a freighter. In addition to this one primary reason, there are a few other minor reasons. One is that in general, cargo airlines like to operate routes that will be primarily unimpeded by passenger airlines. This can be done to reduce operational costs, opting to fly into a secondary airport rather than the main airport of a city. Take UPS, for example. Their headquarters are located in Louisville, Kentucky. UPS quite literally dominates this international airport, with their massive UPS Worldport truly rising above the completely tiny passenger terminal being almost 4 times its size. The business model is in direct opposition to the A380, which was designed to operate out of major metropolitan cities with large airport hubs like New York and London. Another reason is that even if the A380 could carry cargo at total capacity, it would have to be loaded in through small doors on the sides of the aircraft, as the A380 does lack a large nose door and raised cockpit like other cargo aircraft, such as the 747 freighter variant and the Antonov AN-124. With all that being said, the A380 could still, in theory, with enough modifications, be made to serve as a cargo airliner. After all, this could be potentially an economically viable option for using retired A380s rather than sending them to the junkyard. But it has definitely been made abundantly clear that a second-hand market, whether it's freighter or passenger for the A380, just does not exist. And again, this really rings home based on what we've been talking about in this video. Unfortunately though, the A380 is just unfit for the job, and the modifications mentioned above would cost cargo airlines millions of dollars, an investment that they don't see value in over different first or second-hand aircraft that can make carrying cargo profitable from the get-go. All in all, the reason that we never firmly got an A380 freighter, despite Airbus announcing the program, is as simple as the fact that the A380 is not a freighter, and it just doesn't work out for many airlines' business models when it comes to carrying freight. Of course, while we did see a couple of airlines order the A380F when it was announced back in the early 2000s, it would ultimately be a project that Airbus did not move forward with, and you can see why. Not only were there difficulties experienced with the A380-800, the passenger variant, which was at the time far more important than the freighter, but upon further inspection, design, and work, it became very clear that it just wasn't going to work according to plan. What do you think? Should Airbus have gone through with the A380 freighter alongside its passenger version? Do you think it really would have saved the program from being a commercial failure? Do let us know down below in the comments. And a massive thank you for all your support. We do greatly appreciate it. Enjoy your year, and we'll see you next time.